Good morning. I'd like to invite everyone to the Leadership Moment. My name is Tony Blash. I'm the President and CEO of Covenant Leadership Advantage. And I just want to share with you something that I think will help you and your organization gain something I call momentum as you go forward toward the success that I know you will achieve in 2018. So, what is momentum? Well, the momentum is defined as the product of a body's mass and linear velocity. It's the speed or force of motion. So, I want to encourage you to look for momentum within your organization. You can gain momentum by following three key steps. Number one, you can gain momentum by focus. Don't forget to focus your organization. And number two, you can gain momentum by fervency. Don't forget fervency. And then finally, you can gain momentum by way of fuel. Now, momentum is something many people have looked for and many have attempted to try to gain, but it seems that few have attained it. So, momentum is the product of a body's mass and linear velocity. It is the speed of force of motion or impetus. Many people or organizations want it, they need it, they desire to have it, but they don't know where to find it or how to sustain it. Momentum is what people or organizations it propels or catapults an object in the direction for which it is intended. If your sales are slumping, it's because you have lost the momentum. If your employees are not producing, it is because you lost the momentum. Momentum is not easily gained. Momentum does not produce itself. Momentum cannot be purchased. Momentum has to be created in the inner self. Momentum is a driving force that is created inside the mind of the individual living the experience. If you wake up in the morning and all you want to do is win, then you have the potential to gain momentum. But this will not lead you to the point of sustainability. Let's talk about sustainability. Sustainability comes from the root word sustain. Sustain means to hold up, to keep up, or to maintain. It means to support the spirit, courage, or resolution of. Maybe the reason your organization has not reached its full potential is because the organization has not figured out how to gain, maintain, and sustain momentum. There are three things, as I said, that any organization or individual needs to gain, maintain, and sustain momentum. Number one, they need focus. Focus on what you do, how you do it, and why you do it. If your employees don't know by now what you do, it may be time for a change. If your employees don't know how things are done in your organization, it may be time for a change. If your employees don't know why you do what you do, it may be time for a change. If the focus of your organization is off, then fix it. Everyone needs to be on the same page. Number two, they need fervency. Fervency comes from the root word fervent. To be fervent means to be ardent, passionate, and very hot. You and your team should be passionate about what you do, how you do it, and why you do what you do. If someone were to walk up to you and say, "Tell me about your company," what would you say? You should be able to fervently and articulately tell them the vision, mission, and values of your organization. There should be a passion regarding the problems you or your organization have been created to solve. And number three, finally, you need fuel. Fuel is needed to sustain the momentum for times when challenges or crises might surface. The reason some organizations collapse in a time of crisis is because they cannot find what they need to access the fuel they need to weather the storm. Disappointment begins to creep in, distrust begins to rise up, doubt begins to grow. Then there are the three D's that they become bigger than the organization itself. There should be regular meetings where energy is replenished and issues are discussed, explained, and eventually responded to by communicating. You see, communication is the key. Keeping the lines of communication open from top to bottom will keep disappointment, distrust, and doubt from growing or establishing a foothold in your organization. So, grab the momentum. Don't let it go, but let it grow. Success is just around the corner, and victory is just a leadership moment away. Thank you for joining me, and see you next time on the Leadership Moment.